Hey, good morning, Westport. I couldn't be with you here this morning. I'm taking a little time off with my family this morning, but I wanted to just shout out to you really quick and tell some exciting news to you. We've been talking about radical faith over the last few weeks, and I preached a message a couple of weeks ago, and if you haven't heard that, you got to go online and listen to it because it's very important. But you got a card on your seat right now. It's called Radical Faith, and what we've been doing has been accessing the Father for radical things. And we said that by faith, we're going to ask God in the next 14 days to give us $25,000 to help us shore up our shortfall right now. And then we're going to ask God to increase our giving monthly by several $1,000s so that we can meet our budget for the rest of the year. And guys, I want to tell you something. You're going to be shocked and amazed at what God is doing. Now, we shouldn't be shocked and amazed because, after all, it is God and it is faith. And we've cried out to God and said, God, you've got to meet our needs. If you don't, we can't. Remember that? Remember how I said that this is going to be one of those defining moments for Westport, that this is going to be one of those moments that you journal about and go, man, do you remember when? Well, guys, I want to tell you this morning that God has done something really exciting. And I want you to get ready to celebrate because I want you to know something. One of these two goals have been met already. Isn't that amazing? One of these goals has been met. We said we need about $25,000 in the next 2 weeks to meet our shortfall. Now, some of you are here today, and I don't want to count you out because you still need to give, and you were not here last week. You didn't get a chance to give, and you're gonna put a check in today and trust God for that. I don't want to steal that moment from you. You still need to trust God in that. But I want you to know something. Get ready to celebrate. To date, not including today's offering, more than $24,000 has come in. Can you celebrate? Let's just celebrate right now. I can't hear you. That's because the room is empty, but I'm trusting that you are celebrating and that you're having a blast with this. Guys, God did that. And I know that you're continuing to trust God. Some of you gave radical gifts, and we don't have time to tell the stories, but some of you, I know that your check was a huge step of faith. I'm still praying for you, and I pray that you will continue to pray that God will meet that need. Now, there's a second goal on here, and that's where today comes in. If you haven't filled out this card, you need to fill that out today. And what we're doing is we're trusting God to increase our monthly giving. So far, you've said that in addition to that $25,000, you will commit to increase your giving by $1,500 a month. Guys, that's amazing. We still need to do better than that, and we're trusting God that God's going to provide for us. We actually need to increase our giving by about $3,500 a month, and so maybe today, this is the last day that we're accepting these cards formally. Now, if you are just hearing about this, then you can take a little time. We'll still take your card in the office, but we're not going to talk about it on Sundays again for a while. So I want to encourage you to trust God, get with God, access God, and say, God, how much do you want me to step out by faith? Because you've been generous to me, I'm going to be generous to others. I don't know what God's going to continue to do, but I know this. It's going to be exciting. So guys, let's celebrate today. God is doing some great things among us. I'm trusting that it's just getting started. So praise God. Thank you for stepping out by faith. I know it's huge, and I'm trusting God's going to really do some really cool things through you. See you guys next week on Easter Sunday.